Scorpio, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This reading is for Scorpio that has a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node in Scorpio. Scorpio, today we are going to just do a 5-card spread. I already have one card that has been pre-pulled for you. You have the Knight of Candles. The Knight of Candles is essentially saying, Scorpio, that there's something that you're passionate about, that you're rushing towards. Scorpio, I actually want to pull a message for you to try to see if Spirit will tell me what is this that you're passionate about, that you're rushing towards. Because with this Knight of Candles, it could be a person, but it doesn't have to be a person. Tell me, what is it that Scorpio needs to know? What is this that Scorpio is passionate and rushing towards? Okay, someone who overexerts to appear popular or cool. Before I read for this, I'm going to pull another card for your spread. This reading feels like it's a warning towards something that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing. That's what it feels like. You're in the current energy of trying to be seen. That's what it is saying. Somebody is in an energy that they're trying to appease someone. With the Nine of Candles and try hard, that's what I'm getting. What else? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm feeling the energy of somebody that's trying to show somebody how they feel. So this could be the energy of a new connection. That's what I'm getting. It's giving me the energy of somebody that's trying to woo someone. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this repetitive energy, this is someone that I'm led to say, Scorpio, that you or this person is, I don't want to say facade because I don't feel like it's a facade. I feel like it's giving pick-me energy. Someone is trying to show someone why they're the right fit for them. This energy feels similar to another spread I did. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box, and you can just check the description box for this video to view it, because you may have that placement in your chart, or your person may have that placement in their chart, whoever this energy is for. But with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is telling me that someone feels like the effort that they put in was for nothing. So they're going into a withdrawal because they're recognizing some type of loss. You're not being recognized for the effort that you put in. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, you're recognizing a loss in something. What does Scorpio need to know about this loss? So you have unsecured line. What you told someone or others may come out. Gives you a false sense of trust. Can't be trusted. So, did you tell somebody something about this person that you was dealing with? What can you tell me about this unsecured line in relation to this Nine of Grains? Two cards have fallen out for you. I'm going to accept them both. So you have unreadable energy, control, mysterious, keeps everyone guessing. I don't show my hand. And you have perfect fall guy girl. They fit the mold. To be the victim, the one who blame. It's just easier to blame them instead of being critical. So this is the energy of somebody that invested into something. And I feel like instead of you taking accountability, that you put into something more than you should have. You upset at this person. That's what I'm getting. I'm also hearing that somebody stopped pouring into something because of something that they found out. I just heard somebody was talking to two different people and they confided in somebody and told them that they was talking to two different people. And the person that they told went back and told the person about it. Somebody mentioned, oh, I'm talking to and dating this person, but I also am talking to this other person that I'm feeling. And it feels like the energy of, I'm seeing a scenario where, and this may not be exact, because this is not going to be for everybody, but I'm seeing a scenario where somebody is dating somebody, they're dating somebody else, but there's people in their circle that know about both people. And during a conversation with the other person that they're dating, I hope you're following me how I'm explaining it, but so you got person A and you have person B, and then you have person C. Person C is dating person A and B. Person C tells person D about it, which is a friend. Now, person D happens to be with person C around the time that it's either person A or person B is at some type of social event. And there was a comment that was made that alluded to either person A or B, whoever it was that was at this social event. Person D made a comment to person A or B about the existence of another person, but they did it in like a form of joke, if that makes sense. And this try-hard energy is representing somebody that was showing off. That's what this unsecured line is. You being braggadocious, you or this person, somebody being braggadocious about juggling multiple people for appearances. So Scorpio, you're doing this to somebody or somebody is doing this to you. Flip and switch the roles however it resonates, but that's the gist of what I'm seeing that's happening. Let me see what else. I'm led to say, running your mouth and bragging got you caught up. What else? I'm going to accept them both. Yep, this is exactly what I was just saying. This is a love situation. But since they came up together, I'm going to accept them for confirmation for one another. And look, we have the Judgment. So this is confirmation with what I was just saying, especially with the energy of how these cards has come out. Because what a lot of people don't understand is sometimes when these messages come out, you have to take them with a grain of salt. Like, it may not be literally exactly what the card says. It's a matter of what you're getting from the messages as far as with channeling. Back to your reading. This Judgment card has come out for you. This is telling me that this is the obstacle that you're dealing with. Somebody is in danger of potentially losing somebody that they actually really care about, because they out here trying to show off to everybody. It feels like I'm reading for somebody that they run in a group of people who move like this, and they're showing off, basically. That's what the cards are saying. You showing off, and it puts you in a position to potentially lose one of those interests that you actually like, because you may be juggling multiple people, but one of those people you actually want to keep. And I'm feeling the energy of somebody that's in danger of losing a connection because they're too busy trying to prove a point to these other people. With this Judgment card upright, this is somebody that's also making a decision and being forced to make a decision of who they're going to pick. Because now everything is out in the open, is what I'm hearing. So this person has to choose. They have to choose exactly who it is that they want to be with sooner than what they intended to. Let's pull another card. What else? Okay. So with the Six of Feathers energy, particularly in this deck, this is a person who is taking accountability for their choices. This has popped up in a position of your strength. So whoever this is, they're taking accountability for what they have done, and they're hoping that they can move forward and salvage something. That's what I'm led to say. So more or less, this is going to be salvaging this connection. This is someone who's trying to get past this situation. So I'm seeing someone who's having a conversation with the example that I had gave in terms of person A and person B. I'm seeing person C that's having a conversation with both parties, both people, however many people that is being juggled. This person is having a conversation with these people, taking accountability, explaining to them their position. But I'm getting a situation of somebody who was transparent about how they feel about people, but they just weren't upfront about all parties that was involved. That's what I'm led to say. I'm gonna pull one more card. So it looks like you have two cards that have fallen out. I'm going to accept them both as clarification for each other. So you have the Devil and you have the Hangman. Yeah, that was the energy that I was picking up on. This is somebody who still wants to be attached to these other people. I'm getting that there's a level of accountability that's being taken, but you're not releasing any of these people. So I'm getting the energy of a person who is letting someone know who they want to be with, but they're trying to remain friends with this other person that they also was dealing with, which is the reason why this Devil card has coming out, because this person still wants to be binded to this other person. And with the Hangman energy, this is somebody that's trying to take a leap of faith on this, hoping that they can still have some level of attachment to both parties. Interesting. The reason why I'm saying it's interesting is because I'm not getting the energy of a person who's toxic particularly. I'm getting the energy of somebody who is just making poor choices. Hear me out, because the way these cards has come out, some people can perceive this as a person that's being, you know, deceptive. But this is not really what I'm channeling. If I feel like this person just makes bad decisions. What can you tell me that Scorpio needs to know about this Devil card and this Hangman? Shopping spree, you got money and you're ready to spend it, you want it, you buy it mode. Don't need to budget. So this is how you enticing this person. Somebody is enticing this person through material gain. And then at the bottom of the deck you have Hill Martyr, willing to die on a hill for their beliefs, inflexible and unpersuadable, stubbornly refusing to change. So am I reading the energy of somebody that you already told these people up front that you're not a monogamous person? That's what I'm getting. Hold on. I need to pull for this. Okay. I'm hearing that whoever this person is, they did not initially explain that they were dating another person. That's what I'm getting. You were dating somebody. Somebody was dating somebody. And initially, when they were dating the person, they didn't have anybody else. But eventually they started dating somebody else, but they didn't tell the person that they were initially dating that somebody else came into the picture. But the person that they was initially dating, they told that person that they're not monogamous. That is the reason why they were so comfortable with moving arrogant like this, telling other people about the different females that they're dealing with. With this Six of Feathers energy, this is basically apologizing for not telling the initial person that they were dating that somebody else came into the picture, and I'm wanting to maintain continuing to be with that person. But what I really want to know is, did this person tell them that they want to be with them? Or did they tell them that they wanted to continue to date them? Because based on the rest of these cards that has come out, this is pretty much saying, I'm hearing that somebody told somebody that they wanted to be with that person, and they apologized for not exposing or revealing, rather, that there was somebody else, but they want to be with that main person that they was initially with. So this is somebody that's trying to buy somebody back. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I see what this is now. So you trying to woo this person back through shopping. Somebody's trying to woo somebody back through shopping sprees and stuff. What can you tell me about shopping sprees? This card has fallen in my lap for you. You have 10 of Feathers, which is the 10 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords in this deck, this is confrontation of painful truths. This is somebody that feels like they lost their power and they lost their dignity. And this is someone who's forced to make a transformation after a betrayal. Yeah, so this is what I was saying. This is this person who feels like they no longer have power. I heard the ball is in your court. So this is somebody feeling like that they had the upper hand when they was dating. But now that everything is out in the open, as far as what I was saying earlier, you feel like this other person, somebody feels like this other person has the upper hand. So essentially the person who was wrong has the upper hand now. Now you out here doing the most. Somebody's out here doing the most to try to get this person back. All right, that's what I have for you today, Scorpio. Namaste. Be well.